Gambling is competitive crack for most people, but especially for professional athletes. They are hyper-competitive in a way that most of us cannot understand. The part that these leagues don't like to talk about is the amount of gambling that goes on inside of a team. Player to player, peer to peer. So they're playing cards on the plane, they're playing cards in the locker room. So if they're already a part of this kind of culture, just within their immediate work environment, now you've given them access to gamble on sports from their phone. It is asking for bad consequences.
All of these scandals that have been coming out in baseball and NBA and football has created a growing cynicism. And over the last months even, the conversation has been about these games are fixed.
If you talk to athletes, like they're used to getting heckled, but the way they are being verbally abused now because of gambling, we're talking about people who say the worst things to them about their families, sometimes about their race, all because they have money on the game.
Don't Gabby like you did yesterday, Gabby.
Athletes like Gabby Thomas, who was harassed by a fan during a race in Pennsylvania,
You're going down, Gabby! You're going down, Gabby!
are experiencing more and more unruly behavior.
Gambling on these player performance-related, parlays, those are giving people way too much incentive to confront players in real life.
Jimmy Butler, man, they don't give a fuck in that city. Stupid looking man, look at him. Bro, I put 3,000 on 30. Why you ain't have 30 person? You work for Vegas. You work for Vegas.
I have to commend Jimmy Butler because he showed a lot of self-control in that instance, because the way that man was talking to him, nobody would have blamed Jimmy Butler if he'd have dragged old dude out of the car and gave him a 4-piece with a biscuit and a large drink real fast. Now that you do have players who have been investigated for rigging their own performance, that gives fans even more reason to get pissed off at these guys. Gambling completely alters how you see the game.
James got injured.
When did that happen?
All right, so one of the guys we need in 2 of our parlays is now out, and we just lost 2 more.
If you're betting on sports and you're watching a game, you're caring a lot about not just what team wins, but individual performance-related elements that you want to happen. Like, oh, I need such and such, they gotta get 2 touchdowns. And you found yourself rooting against your own team at times. It disrupts your experience.
Not only has gambling changed the viewer experience, but also the way it's being covered in the media.
When the NBA scandal, when that exploded in the news, we saw inherently how sports media had been compromised. Here you have on ESPN's signature morning show, Get Up, they're talking about the scandal, and at the same time, you see advertising for ESPN Bet.
Seeing these second half odds, I'm gonna live bet them to win.
Speaking of winning,
the bottom line is that in this economy, everybody's looking for new streams of income. Money is the biggest factor. There's billions of dollars that are accessible. I think they saw a humongous media opportunity and probably decided, why are we having this noble attitude about something that people love to do? For ESPN to even have its own betting app, when there was an understood company rule that you didn't talk about gambling on air, just to see how quickly that was reversed is indicative of just how pervasive sports gambling has become. You probably then start looking at those red flags and they start turning real green real fast.